3 rings were given to the elf lords, and 9 to the men.
You're messing it. You've already messed it up.
Yeah.
I knew what would happen. I knew from the moment you started. I was like, you don't know this.
I don't know
For
it,
sure.
but today we are going to be reacting to the Rings of Power SDCC trailer. What does that mean? I'm not sure, but
Don't know.
we're going to be reacting to it. It's the new trailer that just came out, so let's get into it and we'll give our thoughts.
We thought the war, at last, was ended.
Today, our days of peace begin.
We thought our joys would be unending. We thought our light would never dim.
The skies are strange.
You just hear Galadriel. The moment.
Something that I'm seeing from this trailer, I didn't see from the other trailer. You know what our our biggest concern for Wheel of Time was?
Mm-hmm.
The cleanness of it.
Yeah, it looks really.
Prime is doing this thing where everything is so clean. For the elves, I'm okay with it because elves are very, and clean.
Mm-hmm.
That, what is it, dwarf or hobbit that we just saw? It looks too clean. Looks too clean. Prime, you need
Well,
to.
we only saw his face.
You need to.
We only saw his face.
Ruffle your actors up a little bit and get them a little bit dirty.
Dirty. We only saw his face.
Okay.
So.
Which we feared.
White
Evil does
tree.
not sleep. It waits.
Beyond the darkness, tempting shadow to bury us all beneath the mountain.
He has not one name, but many.
Have you heard of him, lad? Have you heard of Sauron?
If the evil rising is left unchecked, it will take us all. Find the light, and the shadow will not find you.
Together we can survive this!
Fight with me.
Each of us must decide who we shall be.
There can be no trust between hammer and rock. Eventually, one or the other must surely break.
You have been told many lies of Middle-earth.
I'm actually pleased with what we saw.
It wasn't a bad trailer.
No.
To be sure.
Clearly, Sauron, well, we had questions last time, and Sauron is going to be the main protagonist.
Protagonist.
For a bad guy.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Is that
I
not-
can't think of the word at the moment, but it's
Is it not protagonist?
the what? Antagonist. Antagonist. There.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple things
That you didn't like.
that I didn't like.
Mhm.
A couple moments I thought were a little goofy, a little corny,
Yeah.
a little, seemed a little bit too much.
A little cheese.
Yeah, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of the Mummy Returns, if you will.
Ah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah, I would see that. I
Yeah.
could see that.
But otherwise, the trailer had like a good build.
Yeah.
It didn't give away a ton. Dwarves felt cool. The
Dwarves
elves felt cool.
I'm not mad at. So we've only ever seen like long silver-haired elves. Well, we've seen some like other, but long-haired elves. I'm not mad at this elf character that clearly is I went way too far. This character right there. Right there.
Yeah.
He's like,
Got the short
you know,
hair.
the high and tight. I ain't mad at this elf.
Yeah, you never see the elves with short hair.
I'm interested on how this elf he could be really cool as a character.
Yeah, and I don't know what the entire story is gonna be because it's not all.
Yeah, it's not.
They're
based
obviously filling in
just-
the gaps.
yeah.
You know, with what's in the Silmarillion and what's in the history and the lore of Lord of the Rings, but.
The two concerns that I'm seeing from this, like I said, I think I said this before we started. It looks a little bit too. It's clean, and then the animation is a little bit too rough right now. They might change it. This is just the trailer, so I don't know how the show's gonna look with the animation, but the animation is still a little fuzzy for me.
Yeah.
A lot of something that I pointed out here, the weaponry of the elves and looked
cool.
Looked cool.
Looked sick. The only thing, like the things that this needs to do for me is it needs to be not The Hobbit.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Where everything, all of the battles, all of the fighting was Legolas from Lord of the Rings. Every character was that.
Yeah, we don't want that.
I don't want this to be that. I mean, I want to see cool stuff that the elves do.
Yeah.
But I don't want it all to be that. And, you know, just your general, like, you know, Hollywood PC agenda stuff. Obviously.
There will be some
There
of
will
that.
be
I
some
already
of it,
can tell you there will
you
be.
know, it's just like, as long as it's not like forefront stuff, you know, as long as it does those things well, and it takes the characters that they're adding or aren't in any of the lore or anything and making them interesting and making them unique and making them fit into this world.
Yeah.
That's what it needs to do. And, you know.
Well, I guess that's kind of our thoughts.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this video, like this video and give us a subscribe. Comment down below what you're thinking about this trailer. They're showing us a lot now. We had this trailer, and we had another trailer that came out a week or two ago. So we've seen a lot from the show the past couple weeks. Let us know what you're thinking about it. What the Lord of the Rings fans out there are thinking. What the J.R. Tolkien fans out there are thinking. So thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.